The light, I don't know why is this light so bright. Like it look like my makeup is my face is lighter than my skin, and that's not even true. So I don't know. Different phones got different let me see. Y'all don't mind that mess back there. Okay. All right. So this is part 2. We had to start over. Y'all know how I do. I had to switch over to a new phone, so I'm going to wait for you guys to come into the room, and I'm going to see if I could. I remember some of the. Wait, hold on. I remember some of the questions, and I still have a few here. So let's see if this will be okay. Cookie, okay, Miss Percival. I was saying like I look like Michael Jackson on here, my skin. I was like, why do I look so like my makeup is like two-tone? Like, oh my goodness. But that's okay though. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, everybody's coming back. So this one should be okay. So we are going to continue on. So I just do not know where I was at. I was just talking. I guess we were on what was it? What were we on, guys? Somebody y'all remember what we was just talking, huh? I know I was just talking. I cannot remember where I left off. That's why I like getting distracted. Shoot. All right. All right. Everything's okay? So, okay, let me see. I'm on the last live and I'm going to look at the questions. I think somebody was talking about status of why people want to know if it's real, like your status. It says people set their standards on certain items, cars, clothes. Yes, they do. Actually, is there any way to tell you indirectly that it's impossible that you have the real deal? Yes. Some people think you can afford it. Devin said, I will try someone in a heartbeat. If my stuff is real or fake, I don't care. It looks good and I can afford it. Yes, you get what you can afford. And then that is true. Also, what I was saying was, I was saying like, some people, I'm not saying you guys, but it is okay for people. There are people who live a lavish lifestyle that does have money. And I was saying it's okay for them to go into, Louis Vuitton or Chanel and spend 100,000, come out with all these bags or whatever. There shouldn't be like no hate on it, you know. So, this new phone showing everything. I see the reflection. So I was just saying that that is okay. But my problem is if somebody had the Wally on the go and they're walking down the street and you're trying to talk down on them for having the Wally on the go. That's when it becomes an issue because it's like, you got your money, you're buying the real deal. Why does it matter to you if someone has the Wally on the go? You should not insult them. You should not make them feel less of a person because they're wearing this. I wear anything that's cute. You guys know I just like it. When I saw this scrolling on Walmart, I was like, ooh, that looked like the on the go in the prompt. I was like, oh, finally somebody actually made this. And then this is a great way for you to try it out to see if you even want it. You know, and you may not even want it. I'm going to get on to that too. So that's when it becomes an issue with me. I don't like people that do that. That's shallow to me, and I just don't want to surround myself with people like that. If you can afford it, you should not down other people that can't afford it. That's just my my thought on that and my take. Because I would not do that. I have dupes, and now I have replicas in my collection, you know? So it is what it is. Yeah, so that was a good question as well in the live. Let's see. Let me go out and let me go to the other one. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Okay, everybody's back. Ballet dancer, mama and vision. You never talk down or look down on people because of material things. Exactly. Because that person could have a Wally on the go, but have a good personality. Really nice, sweet, caring. Will stay up with you when you're sick. Will make you food to come by when you down. May give you a couple of dollars if you down. You just never know. Like, okay, Anastasia. Hey, you shouldn't do that. Is T. Rodriguez, she came back? Because I'm going to answer the questions. Okay, so that is just my take on it. I'm like, I'm not about to be downplaying nobody. And people really need to realize that some people can and they do have, um, you know, money to spend like that. I don't know why people talk down on those who can't afford luxury. Crazy. Yeah, it's very crazy. Um, and I to me, you have to prove to me also with the replicas. I don't mind whatever you want to buy is what you want to buy. I don't mind, but you have to prove to me that that has something to do with trafficking and it has something to do with terrorists. Because people are just gonna say that you're just hearing what someone else is telling you. Like even if I'm here talking, you're just hearing me talk. You know, it could be true, false, whatever. I feel like you have to prove to me. Someone has to actually make a video in those sweatshops. They getting beat, posted it everywhere, or whatever the case may be. That's what they're doing. I'm just not gonna say that that's what they're doing because I don't know, and I don't think that's true. I don't think that they support none of that. I think those people over there probably used to work for some of these companies, got the canvas because they're selling the canvas to everyone, so you're able to get it. So you know they're and it's spot on. So I don't know if it's real, if they're using a real canvas or what, but another thing, some of those replicas are real leather. So I'm just saying, and they have to like physically. I feel like you physically have to do like a. Someone needs to come on Instagram or YouTube or just expose because I just don't believe in that. I just believe those people shut up shop and they hire people and everybody want money so they're gonna make it. You know, so that's how I feel. I don't think they're into any of that, but I think people say that so you just won't buy it. In my opinion. Okay, let me see. Ooh, it's thundering. At the end of the day, one thing that matters is that you like because it's your money, period. And vice versa. People will not. Yes, your period. We need to compliment each other and not bring each other down over handbags. Exactly. At the end of the day, they are handbags, and you're gonna put your own items in the handbag. So another thing is, people will get mad, like I'm saying. So you getting mad at somebody, say, like I said, they're getting mad at people that go into Louis Vuitton or Chanel or Hermes and spend thousands of dollars, and they go in at one time and they spend all the money or whatever they want to, buy as many bags as they want to. What's the difference is you, say you, like we all have, went into the Dollar Tree and bought out at the Dollar Tree. You went in there and bought all that cheap shit. You was in there just getting it by the dozens, matching your, oh, I got this bag, I'm about to match it with this flashlight, whatever. It's the same thing. Everybody going in there spending their money doing the same thing. So it's no different. It's just what? She's spending more than you. But you going in there, if you're saying somebody making a dumb decision about spending all that money at Louis Vuitton, whatever, you making a dumb decision to go into the Dollar Tree and spend all your money at the Dollar Tree. Because the Dollar Tree adds up. You go in there one time and you're going to spend all that money on that stuff, that's adding up. You could have a coach. You actually could get a coach if you keep going in there like I did, going down there every day, 2-3 times a day, finding this, finding that. So some people just need to keep their mouth closed because at the end of the day, it's the same thing. We're all doing the same thing. We're all spending large amount of money. It's just based on your income. You're going to go in there and get all the Dollar Tree stuff. Ain't got no problem with it. Won't come back. Won't say a video. Won't do nothing. Just be like, oh, I saw this. Everybody like, yeah, oh my God, I saw that too. But then it's like when somebody wants to look like, girl, I'm about to go in here. I'm about to go get 20 bags. Girl, I got this promotion. I'm about to go get 20 bags. So they going in there, they spending their money, and then now you like, oh, she buying all that little, I would never do that. I never do that. Well, the same thing for us. Like myself, I go into Coach and you spend a lot of Coach. So it's the same thing. And another thing, when she asked about why is people asking if your handbag is real because you rocking the Louis, keep that same energy when somebody's rocking the Coach because they make fake Coach. Like, look at this right here. This matches to the T. I put this video out today. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. This matches to the T. So keep that same energy when people is buying Coach. Ask them, is your Coach bag real? But you don't want to, I have never ever had anybody ask, is a Coach bag real? You can be out in the streets. You could go do a YouTube here video on Coach and nobody will ever in the comments ask you if that Coach bag is real. But let you do a Louis or Gucci, Chanel or Mess, they're going to be like, that's fake. Oh, is that real? That's that. I'm like, what is the difference? Please tell me because I don't understand. It's no difference. You know? So, I mean, like, it's the same thing. Everybody's spending their money. It's just some people just got more to spend than others, you know? And some people just want everything. I don't discriminate. I love handbags. I'm going to buy whatever I want to buy. If it's cute, it's cute. I'm going to stick to my budget. I'm not going to go out of my budget, and I'm not trying to always buy bags just to show you guys that I got money. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. No, I buy according to what I want and to my lifestyle, what I'm into at that time. So let me see. Somebody said misery loves company. People sure do hate on luxury buyers to the point I don't carry certain bags to work. Haters. Oh yeah. Girl, them haters be loud. I love haters because they let me know I'm doing something right. I don't care if anyone's bag is real or not. We will all be gone soon anyway, right? There's some of them people be acting like them bags gonna save their life. They got cancer right now. If you got any type of illness or you suffer from anything, you better not be over here telling somebody it's your bag real, girl. You better go get your life together and pray and hope you can overcome whatever illness and sickness you're going through. Because I wouldn't be thinking about none of that. As a matter of fact, if I get said all this stuff probably be sold because I probably need the money probably. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go pay for all these insurance deductibles or whatever they ask you. Who knows? You know, you just never know. But that's what be killing me. I won't wear my luxuries to church because of the same issue. I have this one member that yell the brand out. What's that? What? Yeah, it is an issue. It is an issue. It's an issue if people wear the replicas. Like, why? You know, that's what they want to do. How do you know if them people over there beating them people at the sweatshop? But you'll go by Jordans. Jordan has been known to be over there trying to beat them people to make them damn shoes for y'all. And y'all happy in line, standing in there and buying them. So it's no different at all. To me, it's just no different. Now, somebody asked me this. They were like, what if somebody will copy your nail charms? And how would that make you feel? They copy anyway. They're going to copy. That's just the world. They're going to copy. Whatever's hot, somebody going to copy, duplicate, whatever the case may be. That's just it. But I don't have issues. I'm not the only one that make those. I don't have issues. People still buy from me. So people are still going to buy from Hermes and Louis Vuitton or whatever. People still going to buy from the China store. It's equaling out. It will hurt, I will say, like a small business. But if you have good customer service, good quality, people will come back to that. You know, people will come back to that. So everyone is going to copy. It don't matter. I could probably make a fur blanket and dazzle it out and show it here on YouTube or show it on the corner of the streets. And you're going to see the next couple of days, the next month, here come all the dazzles and the furs. You know, so that's just what it is. People are going to do that. So, but if you can stand by what you preach, then you should be good. Louis Vuitton is still good. People are still buying. As you saw during the COVID, as you see now, people are still buying. They have good service. I haven't had any issues with them. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't had any issues. I've always been treated well. They always gave me good service. So I wouldn't say I will never go back and buy from them. You know, that's just my opinion. I will if I find something that I like. But recently, like Persons and Tea, the quality. So I want to get on this. This is brand new. It looks good. Feels good. Everything is right with this. But you can say, oh, look at the quality. But I have not took this out yet. I have not stuffed any cards in here yet. So I don't know if this is going to tear up. Because I'm telling you, it looks good. And that's another thing what I want to say when they say, well, what if somebody copy your business? Anything can look good until you use it. Once you use it and it falls apart, word would get out. So nobody's going to go over there and buy. So don't even worry about that. So I cannot give you an honest opinion on this because I have not carried this. So once I stuff cards in here, once I do anything and stuff starts to, the glazing issues start messing up. The card slots is just ripping, you know, or anything could happen. Then I can tell you whether quality has gone down. But so far, the quality to me has gone down. Like I have heard people say a lot of awful things lately about Louis Vuitton, but you know, and that's their choice. And it's like, if you want to say this is good quality just by looking at it, then I don't know what to tell you because anybody can fool your eyes because you can make anything look good. I say use your items and then give somebody an honest review. That's just my opinion, because I'm not going to tell you that this card, that pocket organizer is good quality, because I don't know, because I haven't used it. So that's it. That's all I can say about that. When people say about the quality issues, and some people be like, well, I had my bag for a long time and I didn't have no issues or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, some of those people I don't believe, because I feel like if you have a large amount of handbags like I do, you may not have even wore that bag. You probably wore that bag one time and sat it somewhere else and never used it again, and then you come back 5 years later and be like, yeah, this is good quality from them. I never had any issues, whatever, for whatever brand you bought from. So that could be the case too. And like I said, no matter what brand you buy from, whether it's high and low end, it will eventually tear up if you use it. I'll watch this later. Oh, okay. All right, girl. Yeah, so you will use it. So I'm going to answer a few more questions. Okay, let me see if anybody said anything. Okay. Let them haters hate. If you have 10, try to get to 11. Church people are the worst. Oh, yeah, the church people. Ooh, they be cutting up. People judge no matter what. Facts. Most stuff we buy in all products types are made in sweatshops. Yeah, for real. Yes, all day. People are always trying to keep up with the Jones. Yep, that's true too. Most things you buy, period, comes from China or someplace that way. Yep, I agree. I love the purple. Yeah, the purple's cute. Yeah, so that is true. Most of the stuff that you buy do come from China. And people are going to talk no matter what you do. You just have to have high confidence to wear your replicanas or to wear your real deal, and don't even think nothing of it. So, and then also I want to say, back to when people be like, I had my bag for so very long and I had no issues. Now, one thing I could say, I do have a Speedy B25 in the Zamia bin. Now, that has held up. It still looks really good. But for some of these bags like this, when you have the fisher, I don't care what it is. I wore this bag out. Yes, it's my first bag. And I also want to say this too. When people be like, you buy level entry, or what do they call it? Because I really don't be watching that stuff. But I heard level entry. I've heard, what is it called? I cannot even think of it. But basically, a basic bag. I feel like anything, my honey might say anything over $100 is luxury. So Coach is luxury though. But this is not basic to me. I like it because it's classic. It's a classic. And I like it because of the monogram, and I've always wanted one. So when I was able to go buy it, I got what I wanted. And this will be a forever bag, and I love it. I love a Speedy. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're wearing a bag, you're going to get all of this. This is all dirty. I don't know if you guys can see it. The handles is dirty. I have spots. I have beat this. Look at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that right there at the bottom. If you are going to wear your handbags, wear them. I paid money for this handbag, and I'm going to wear it. Can I replace this handbag? Yes, I can. But I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I damaged this bag, and it's mine, and I paid money for it. And I had this for a very long time, and I'm going to wear it. So they will tear up. I'm not buying no bag that I have to baby. I'm going to go somewhere and be like, oh, no, don't touch my bag. And I get something out of it. Oh, my God. You know, like, I'm not doing that. I don't think nobody should. It's a handbag. You paid for it, you know? You are going to tear up your bags if you wear them like I do. If you wear this, I wore this out. And I have a few handbags, even the Wally on the go. Let me show you. Even the dupes I toe up, I wear them out. Look, right here is creasing badly because I was in it. Look, so I'm like, you're going to tear it up if you wear it. Now, if you don't wear it, and if you baby your bags, of course, you could get on here and say that. You know, you could get on and tell anybody in the streets or whatever. It's not even about you. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you wear them, look, I have Daisy Rose down here. Daisy Rose right here. I got to come and tell you a story about Daisy Rose even toe up because I wear my handbags. Look at that. And then look at that at the bottom. Like, I am wearing my handbags. This is not for show. Look at that. It has a crease. I could come back and show you. So you're going to have damage to your bags if you wear them, if you just don't care, whatever. And I don't have intentions on selling my bags. I don't have a problem that people do that. When I buy something, I want them. If I damage it, if I tear it up and I'm ready to sell it, I would let you know that this bag got a big old hole at the bottom. Period. I'm not going to sell you nothing. My thing is, now let's touch on this. My thing is, when someone has a replica and you sell it as if it's a real bag, that is a big issue. You should not do that at all. I feel like that's wrong, and that is just totally disrespectful. You just out here just taking people money. So it was a question here. Dang, it's on my phone. Nails, Bougie Nails or whoever sent me something that said some lady has a YouTube channel or whatever, and you got to be careful with the resale market. So I'm going to get on that. So whatever, we on something else. She said that the lady sold her replica to Fashion File and they accepted it. She had a Chanel walk. She said, spoiler alert or something. I didn't watch it. She said, spoiler alert, they accepted the replica. She said she turned around and tried to sell them her authentic Chanel walk, and they rejected it. So, me and like on the resale market, it is dangerous. It is. It's very dangerous because they have these dupes on here. I mean, the replicas that look real, so they are taking them. I don't know. But that's another thing. Just because you got your bag from Fashion File doesn't mean it's real. I don't care who expected it or whatever. I just don't believe that. So I will always go and take my bag into Louis Vuitton if I was to ever do that. But this what happened to me a while ago. Not a while ago. When I first got into Louis, the essay that was helping me, she said Louis Vuitton used to authenticate in the store. You could buy something off the street and you could take it in there. They'll send it to the person in the back. Each store, they have someone in the back that handles the repairs. They will go and inspect the bag and they will let you know if it's fake or not. She said they stopped doing that because people were coming in with the buyer, and once the bag came from the back, they will sell it inside the store and they will walk out. So she said that's why they stopped doing that. So I was like, if it was me and I bought something from Fashion File, real or anything, I would have to buy the bag, and if it was the zipper, say the zipper is still in good condition, whatever the cheapest little repair I could get on that bag, I would take that bag in and I would tell Louis Vuitton or Chanel or something, if you can, I want to switch this zipper out because it's a little wonky. I don't know. It's just not smooth like butter. Even if it is, just like, I don't, stand your ground, like, can you fix it? They'll fix it because you're going to pay. So they'll take it in the back and let you know, like, okay, we can send a repair and fill out all the paperwork for you, whatever. So that's how I would determine if my bag is real. I don't trust. So I don't buy anything pre-love. I did that 3 times, and it was a while ago before all the little issues was going on. So I don't do that anymore. So I was like, you have to be careful with that too. Because just because you buy from Fashion File, real, whoever on eBay, don't mean the bag is real. Just because somebody inspected it don't mean that the bag is real. I feel like the only person that can really determine and tell you that the bag is real is the people that's actually, you will take it actually to Louis Vuitton or Chanel or somebody that works there, that is in charge of the repairs and all this other stuff too. So let's see. And then now we're about to get on these other questions, and then we can wrap it up. All right, let's see. All right. Somebody said, what she said? I heard Mama Bishop Coach and Juicy taking all our coins, leaving none behind. Okay, that Juicy, I had to leave that Juicy alone. I told y'all, ooh, I had some bad experience with that Juicy. Now, Juicy Couture, now if a Walmart bag can outdo Juicy Couture, I'm done. I just had bad experience with Juicy. I don't know if y'all getting that stuff, not saying nothing or whatever, but my stuff been tearing up over here. So I leave that alone. I still got a couple of bags. I'm giving that stuff away. That's messed up. That happened to me with Coach bag. Oh, somebody sold you a fake Coach bag. Oh, that's sad. I bet they would be happy to pocket that money. I agree with you. What T. Rodriguez say? Yes, I'm the retailers. Yeah. The Real no longer advertise Chanel items. Chanel has a lawsuit against them. Really? Why Chanel got a lawsuit against them? What happened, girl? Oh, this is such a good conversation. We appreciate you. Oh, thank you. I feel like we all having a good conversation. That's why I said this is for a mature audience. We can all get on the lives and we can talk. We have a good time. And we can just talk freely. And I'm not right. I'm not here sitting up here. I'm telling you, this is not class. I'm just talking, whatever, agree to disagree. Some stuff I may say wrong, right, whatever. It don't matter. Ain't nobody wrong, right. It's what you want to do at the end of the day. That's if it's right for you, then it's right. If it's right for me, it's right for me. You know, it ain't like, oh, I ain't gonna do that. Now let's touch on the okay. Let's touch on I know people do those Klarna payments and whatever the case may be. Now I need to clarify this because I didn't get no backlash, but I'm just saying that does not work for me. I don't like to owe anybody. I don't want to be out here. That stuff can get out of control. I was talking to actually T. Rodriguez about it. She explained it to me or whatever, and I have a few friends. But I don't discriminate. I don't care if that's how you get in your bags, do your thing. That's you. You know, I just don't like owing nobody. Like, I don't have the feeling that, like, my whole check about to leave. Because messing with me, the whole check gonna be gone. I'm sorry. If they give you all that money or whatever they doing for you to get it. If you are responsible, yeah, use it. I'm not saying I'm not responsible. But I don't care how you getting it. It's not my place to judge. I do not judge you. I don't have nothing against you. I just don't use it for me. I know that Louis Vuitton takes it, Gucci takes it. I don't know if Chanel takes PayPal or not, or Klarna or whatever, and Afterpay. I don't do that for me because I feel like you gonna be for me. Like, I don't know. I be having bad luck. It's like you gonna use those services and your roof might fly off or something, or something might happen. Your car may break down, and then the car, a lot of the people that took your money, and you looking for that money to do some other stuff, and now you done got all them payments taken out of your account. Emergencies do happen. But if you are responsible, can do that. Some people can. They say the same thing with credit cards and stuff like that. Yeah, use your credit card if that's what you want to do. I don't have no problem with it. Yes, I have used credit cards in the past. It's not a problem. Do I do it now? No, I don't want to because as I get older, I just don't feel like owing anybody. I just don't like that. And some people have to accept that you just don't like to owe anybody. You know, I just don't like that. You know, like I will use, now let me tell you how I use it. And we're going to get off this. I use it for emergencies only. So if my car break down and that shit costs too much money, I'm about to use one of these damn major credit cards. I got to get my car fixed. I got to go to work. Because I feel like I just be having bad luck. I just don't do it. And I just don't want to. And that's no hate against you. I just don't like to do that. So, you know, if I just can't get it, I just can't get it. Okay, let me see. Yes, you have to be careful with payment plans. It can easily get out of control. Exactly. I like the Juicy Couture boss items. I'm able to get my red wristlet card holder, my coin case. I agree. Juicy Couture is cheap, but I don't expect it to last. No, but you know what, Mom Ambition, when I had that card holder, I did do a video of a what's in my bag that my friend got me that bag. And I'm telling you, I literally did not use that card holder. I packed that bag. I used that card holder for 2 days. 2 days, and the button around it, I guess from snapping and unsnapping it, whatever the case may be, the side of it where the button closure is, it ripped. So I'm like, well, this only was 2 days. So that was the one thing. And then, yeah, I had Juicy before, but I didn't know Juicy was like that. I just thought, like, since it was back popular, that it was good things to buy. But for me, it's just tearing up. And one of the bags felt like it was going to rip. Maybe because I stuffed it too much. I don't know. But I cannot just, you know, buy those Juicies right now. Unless it's, you know, Juicy used to be expensive. Yeah, it did used to be expensive. Unless they're going to fix that, because I had a Walmart item that I still got, had over a year, and used that like crazy, and it's still around. Okay, so somebody asks, is the replica quality worth the price? That's up to you if it's worth the price. Like I showed you, this one right here. Let's get on this one. This one is all right. But if it's worth the price for you, some of them are not worth the price. Some of them I will not do it. Some of them looks like, no, I will not pay that much. But if you want something to look like this is decent enough. But this right here, I believe from Fashion Kicks was like 400, 499. So you're willing to take that chance to give somebody that, and if the strap breaks or whatever, I don't know, you'll have to find a cobbler. You will have to find somebody to help you. I don't know. So that's just the thing. Some of them are worth the price. Now, the one that I got here, I'm going to keep showing them. This one is worth it. If they going to give you this one, yeah, it's worth the price. Yes, it is. It's worth the price. This one right here is worth the price. So that was a good question. What do you guys think? Is it some of the like I said, some of them are worth the price. What do you guys think? And we have, yeah, we touched on that. No sure. Okay. We got 2 more questions, and then we could just sum it up, or we could talk for a little bit. All right, I did. What about the raspberry tart statue? Well, that zipper is messing up with me. With that one, the raspberry speedy, that one, the zipper messing up on that one. I ain't even wore it. Back in the day, it was crazy luxury. People are selling the vintage Juicy Couture, and the prices are high. Yes, I seen that. Everybody, City Tote is better for me. Woo, what happened to City Tote? I say Juicy Couture jumpsuit for $250. What? Boom. Yes, T. Rodriguez. When I got mine back in the day, I paid hundreds for it for either Rama or sex. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so this is a good question here. Someone said, why don't people mind spending money on LV or other luxury brands, but hesitate on spending $300 or $400 on Coach, like a Coach handbag, Coach SOGs, or whatever the case may be? Hi, Daniel. I guess when you get to luxury, some people be like, well, if I'm gonna get $300 or $400, I could probably get an SLG from a luxury house, or I could probably just save up and get another bag, or I could put that towards another luxury bag. Sometimes when people go luxury, they just don't go back. Sometimes they feel like that's going backwards. You know, I'm past that. I heard a lot of people say I'm past Coach. I don't do that. You know, I don't do Kate Spade, and you know, a lot of that, you know, they just be like, that's behind me. But I mean, Coach to me is good quality. I'm telling you, out of all the outlet bags I bought and some of the boutique bags, I haven't had to take anything back. Now, what Coach has been doing lately is sending people used stuff. I unboxed that win, and it had a stain on it, and the tag was missing. So that's their issue right there. But when it comes to the quality and getting their stuff, I haven't had to take nothing back. Nothing ever broke. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had anything like that. I don't know why you would hesitate. I mean, I know why. Because once you, like, I heard people say, once you have a Hermes, you're bagged out and you don't need nothing else, because that's it, you know. And to me, that is absolutely true. Like, what else is there to buy after you get a Hermes? Like, what else you gonna do? But I mean, I consider myself a true handbag lover, so I'm gonna buy everything. So it ain't you can get bagged out. Yeah, you can be tired of that. Yeah, you do. But I feel like if you love handbags, you just go buy. I'm sorry. You just go keep buying and then giving them away, selling them, or whatever the case may be, you know. But I like everything. I don't like just one brand. I'm not here for one brand. I'm not. And this is what I want to be honest with you guys for. I'm not repping for these Louis Vuittons and Chanel and Coach and Walmart or the China store. I am not going to be out here repping for them, fighting for them, doing all this. They will never pay your mortgage. They will never help you take care of your kids. They will never give you a job. Well, they may give you a job. If you're down and out, you may need to go over there and work. But I'm just saying, you repping too hard for them. Like, too hard for them when they're not going to do nothing for you. You get sick. What Louis Vuitton gonna do for you? Why you out here being a Louis Vuitton police? Like they paying you $200,000. I heard people say too, ooh, she going in there with that replica bag, that dupe. Ooh, they got the nerves to go into LV like that. I wouldn't dare. Okay, why you rapping for them? What are they paying you? I was like, I don't know, is they paying the people to do that because it'd be too serious? Are they paying you $200,000 a year to be the police for them in the public? Because why are you repping so hard for a company that won't do nothing for you? Yeah, we all like handbags. We're going to buy handbags, but you should never let it consume you to where you are that crazy over them. Over any brand. I'm sorry. I am not going to be sitting up here saying all that coach and it's not my place to do that. Oh, I didn't put my phone on disturb. I hope nobody called me. It's not my place to do that. To just be out here repping. I'm only repping hard for my family. That's it. That's all. You know, I ain't got time for to be repping for Coach every day. I don't work for them. That's why this is no disrespect to nobody that is watching, nobody that will watch after. I am not breaking out with rulers. I'm not going to be overly talking about handbags because that will take your love of handbags away. Like, I'm not finding nothing to nitpick. Like, if you sit up there and really study a bag, you will drive yourself crazy and then you'll be returning it because, oh, this don't look right. I'll be like, yes, you can inspect the bag, whatever, but I'm not going to be on here doing all that or in the public doing that. I don't work for them. They have the dimensions on the website for you. You could go over there and look. And mind you, some people do like when you do that. So continue to do that. I'm just not one of them because I just don't want to do that. I want to be free. I like handbags. I want to show you this is cute. Ooh, look. And then that's it. I'm not going to break nothing down. I'm just saying. This right here, I did this video. I showed you what it looked like. This the size. This the bottom. This the other side. Let me show you what I got in here. This is what I got in here. And move on. And there's no disrespect to nobody who do that. You know, I just don't want to take my love of handbags away. And I don't rep for a company. I'm not going to be out here fighting people and getting in disagreements. Like, you know, handbags can be like politics. It's not that serious. These people not paying us nothing. You're not getting no check from nobody. So I'm not going to be on here going into Coach and seeing somebody with a fake Coach bag and be like, ooh, she walked in here with that. Ooh, the nerve of her. Ooh, she just, for what? It's just like, I don't have to do that. I won't do that because they not paying me. Now, if you pay me $200,000 a year or something to be out here being a police for the handbags, I would. No, I would take that job. But I'm just saying, like, shoot, if you pay people, they be probably worse. If they go find the people that do it for free, girl, that'd be worse. Okay, let's see. We still here, y'all. And then we got another question. Okay, let me see. Who in here? I see somebody. Lucia's Choice. Hey, girl. Asian handbag police and replicas. Yeah, very true. Yeah, that's just me, you know. And I feel like everyone is not everybody's cup of tea. If you get on here and you hear this live and you see this live and you don't like me anymore, you want to unsubscribe, that's fine for me. Because one thing I'm not going to do is ever sugarcoat or try to be anybody's friend and make you like me, make you fall in love with me, make you watch me. Like, do what you do. Like, this is me. This is who I am. And I'm not going to be out here doing that. Like, I'm going to speak freely and I shouldn't have to watch what I have to say unless it's just really... you taking it too far, you just getting too deep, or you just being rude or something. That's when you need to check yourself. But I'm not doing none of that. Okay, yeah, we did touch on that. So it says you should let people know if your bags is real or fake. I already told you that. I'm not even going to waste my time because I just don't understand who is introducing themselves like that. I would want to know. Has anybody ever introduced themselves like that? Just in the public. This is not YouTube. What happened? Somebody in here trolling. What somebody say? Yes, Julia B has a beautiful replica that She has an artsy and it's really cute and it is really compared to the real deal. So I did a video. I know you guys know I do just pretty much about anything. I'll just do a video on anything. So I did a what is that? A ASMR, and I liked it. You know, I wanted to try something. You know, I'm just always trying something. What happened? Yeah. So let's get on the artsy. So this is mine. You guys know. Let me tell you the truth. This is my favorite print from Louis. Like I love it. So when I first got into Louis Vuitton, I went in there to purchase this print, the Azure print. And one of the essays talked me out of it, and she was being very honest. She was like, these tend to get yellow. She said they dirty, they get color transferred. She was telling me, so she talked me out of it. So when I was asked to review a replicana, and I did pick this, and I've always wanted this in this print. I just love it. I just love it. And a lot of people have a lot to say about this print. Some people say that does not happen. It may not happen because you don't wear your bag, or you wear light colors, or I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to buy nothing that will make me second guess what I have to wear. I don't like having it hard. You gonna have a hard life, yes, but I don't like having it hard for a handbag or clothes. Like I do not like to watch what I wear. If I wake up and I want to wear black and I want to wear this bag, I should be able to. I should not have to go and change my clothes because I'm putting on this. So I'm grateful that she told me that, because she could have just got a sale and was like, this is it. You know, she was honest, and I like that about her. So I was able to get this. And I'm going to be honest, when you look on the resale market for bags like this, with this print, they are dirty. The inside is yucky from what I've seen. Some of them are in good condition, but most of them are dirty and they look disgusting. And they want a whole lot of money for something that look tore up. So, Julia bag, red is not like this. You see how bright the red is? It's not too bad if you're from the back, but if close, it is bright red. So I want to say this: when you're buying a replicana, I stay away from this, because they can't never get the red right. The leather. This is real leather. You guys see that it's darker because I put some olive oil on it, because my friend told me to do that. So it was lighter than this, and I was like, ooh, no. But this is real leather right here. I put some olive oil. I was like, oh, I'm using all my cooking oil. I don't like that. That oil is expensive, so I only use grapeseed oil, avocado oil, and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, I can't be using all my oil. That oil is expensive, but I just did a little bit. But yeah, so I was able to get this. So let me go back to this. If Julia's still listening, this is what a lot of women complain about: is the handle right here, the shoulder strap. It hurts. I'm telling you, I put it on, and I have gotten this, and it does hurt. It hurts me. Like, I'm telling you, it hurts. So I tell people, don't discriminate against replicanas or to talk mess about replicanas, because some people have the money to buy it, but they will like to test it out first. So this was a good example of that, because I will not buy this ever, never, ever, because it hurts like hell. So I'm just like, that is a good reason why sometimes you should get a dupe or a replicana to see if you really want this, because this handle ain't no joke on this one. And I've always wanted this in this color. And I was thinking to myself, I said I will never, ever buy. But I said, you know what? I was like, it was coming down to, sometimes you can get desperate. You know, sometimes people buy and be desperate. We just gonna keep it real. You can. You can go back and when you say you'll never do this, you'll never do that, and you'll end up doing it. Because you get desperate, because it's like, this is what you always wanted, you just don't care. But I'm glad I didn't, because I don't like this. I don't want this. And I will not pay that amount of money for something to hurt my shoulder that bad. And you guys know, even if it's light, you can put light items in here. This damn thing hurt. This braided strap right here, I just don't like it. And I don't know how the real one is, but I heard people say the real one it hurts. So, whatever. I'm going to keep it though. I'll just wear it. I'll probably only have 3 items in here and just walk around. If I'm just not doing nothing. But until it probably gets softer. You know what I mean? It may get softer. You can enjoy it or whatever. But let me see if she said anything. Does hers hurt? Did it hurt my option? Okay. Let me see. Lock and delete. What? Somebody said something, girl. All right. So Julia B, did your strap hurt you? You're on your braided strap on your artsy? That part, right? Many folks can afford whatever they want, but buying an authentic bag isn't a priority. Yeah, some people can't afford it and they just don't buy it. Some people want to buy property. Some people want to buy boats. Some people want to buy anything. So that's another thing. You can't always judge. Oh, she ain't got no money. Oh, she just don't want to buy all the fake bags and then that. She probably got more money sitting in the bank account than you. So you just never know. Like some people just buy it to try it out and they be like, oh, I don't like it. So back to that. Like I was saying with that red too. I know we all over the place. That red you gotta stay away from. So I would suggest if you trying to buy you a replica bag or something, the Replicanas or whatever, get something like this. Because the color, you ain't gotta worry about it being too bright. You ain't gotta worry about them trying to get that Fichetta leather correctly. I would just stick with something that just has regular leather. It's already treated, colored, whatever you want to do. So yeah, I will get something like this. And this is a Replicana. I did get this one. I do like it. I had this option to buy this one or the Petite Noe, but I went with the Petite Noe. So that's another thing. Yeah, so just do and buy what you want to buy. It's up to you because at the end of the day, you're just going to put your items in there. You're just going to go and you're going to have you a good time. It does not matter, What happened? Which bag is cute? Which one? I showed two. The RC or the Neo Noe? Somebody said people be trying to argue for LV like they granddaddy own it. Right. People will go hard for that. I ain't about to sit up here argue about nothing. Don't do that with anything. Don't let anything consume you. And everybody got a habit. Some people be like, why do you want to spend money on those expensive handbags? Why do you want to spend money on those replicanas? Why you want to spend money on jewelry? Why you want to spend money on shoes and all this other stuff? And then most of the people that talk like that buy 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Like, you got your habit. You sit up there buying 3-4 packs of cigarettes a day and smoking them like a chain smoker. And you sit up here talking about why you buying this. You doing your thing. You buy your cigarettes and I buy my bags. Period. That's it. That's all. Everybody got a habit. You over here maybe doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like buying bags is good. I don't be doing no drugs. But I said people out here doing whole drugs and stuff. Got something to say about you buying $1,000 bag or a $300 bag or a replica or whatever you want to do. I was like, please, everybody got their habits, so I don't even care. Did she answer the RC question? Did it hurt your shoulder or what? When you carried out the braided strap? Hey lady, how you doing? Nice bags, but it would be too big for me. I am 5'2". It does look like it would hurt my shoulder. Yeah, that strap does hurt your shoulder, but I guess in time it will soften up. Anybody that has the real artsy in here, you can say it. Does it hurt or what's going on? Right, and that's another thing. Like she said, nobody will expect. Rich people do buy replicas. They do. They will buy them, and nobody will expect that because they're rich. And, that's what they do. So some of them do lie or whatever, but I feel like, what's a lie to you? A lie is if you ask someone, is the bag real? And they tell you yes, and then you find out it's fake. People say a lie, that's a true lie. People confuse lie. They say, like, say if I do a video on this and I never announce what it is. I just do the what's in my bag, I do what I want to do, and then I turn the video off. And I don't say anything. Somebody will comment, you're a liar. How? Did you ask me? Did I tell you yes or no? That is a lie. If you ask someone and the bag is fake or whatever, you found out, I mean, the bags, they tell you the bag is real and you found out it's fake, that's a lie. But if I never said anything and you never asked me and you never told me anything and I never answered whatever, then how is it a lie? You never asked and I never said nothing. I just did the what's in my bag. So how am I lying to you? So I don't get that. So that's what they get that confused. But if you in doing your day-to-day life, you going about your business, you don't even know half of these women or men that's carrying a bag. Why does it matter to you anyway? That's all I want to know. Like, is it going to save your life? So basically, you superwoman because you got the real one, and I'm just the villain because I got the fake one or something. And then people be killing me like, oh, we don't do dupes. We don't do replicas over here. They say replicas is dupe and replica is two different things. They'll say we don't do replicas or whatever, but you got dupes. I mean, it's still a spin image of the bag. It's just with no logos, but it's still the same style. It's still the same thing. So it still don't make you better than the person that bought the fake bag. I concur, yeah. Yeah, poor Richie by. Oh, hey, Julie Fire is asking if your LV RC strap hurts your shoulder. Oh yeah, she didn't say anything. She probably had to leave or something. Yeah, so is there anything anybody wants to ask before we get off? But yeah, that's just my opinion about it. Like a lot of stuff, I just feel like do what you want to do in life. It's yours, you know. It's your life. You do what you want to do. I like my replicas because I don't have to worry about babying it. Plus, I like to change back so much. Laugh a lot. Yeah. You do. Oh, a dupe versus replicana. This is it, right? Pretty much, this is a dupe right here. I could still do a video. This is a dupe, inspired, whatever you want to call it, because it has no logos. It looks like on the go, but you know, I don't wear this out. It's a little raggedy, but it looks like an on the go from LV, but it's not. It just doesn't have the logos. Now, if it had the LV and all that stuff on there, then this will be a replicana. So, yeah, that's the reason. So this is a dupe inspired whatever, and because it has no logos, no nothing, whatever. And a replica will be this one here because it has the LV and everything, but it did not come from the LV store. It came from the China store. So yeah. So what did Julia say? I think she answered it because I want to know, because that stuff was hurting me. She said the strap does get heavy and feel uncomfortable. Yes. So imagine if you paid, what are they, $2,800 now, whatever. Imagine if you paid that much for the bag and it is hurting your shoulder. Like, it hurts bad. So it's like, and then you already, they give you 30 days to return. Say you already done passed that, and it's like, woo, you was trying to give it a try, and now you just stuck with it. You could sell it, but you know, you'd be stuck with it. And then sometimes I feel like bags don't have value anymore. They used to. I mean, you can. I feel like if you gonna buy on the pre-love market, it should be something that you could not get out of the Louis Vuitton store, Because that's what I want to ask too. You people will say it's a never full or whatever. The never full costs what 2,100 now, whatever. So you go on Fashion File, real, whatever, and you find one for what 1,900 or maybe 1,800. I feel like they still offering that bag in the store. If you can save up enough cash for that, you might as well just put the couple of hundred with it and then go into the store and go get the bag. You know what I mean? That's just what I think of it. I wouldn't do that. Now, if it's a bag like I said you couldn't get, it's gone. They don't make it anymore. It's not in the store. Then yeah, take that route. But don't do that if they still offering the bag in the store. Like you only saving what $200-300. You might as well just go to the store. Just save the other $200-300 to get it. That's just my opinion. Agree to disagree. Do you agree or disagree? Anybody in the comments? You're welcome. Chain straps can hurt after a while too. Yeah, the Chanel bag. Yeah. If you packing and you wearing it, you look adorable. Love your hair. Oh, thank you. Pre-love market bags sometimes cost more than what they have them. Yes, I agree. Hey, lady, they do. Replica is good also for people who want to one day buy the real one. And allows them to dip their feet into the water. Yeah. If you buy from Fashion Found, you may as well buy from LV. Yeah. If they have a bag that you are looking that is just discontinued, then yeah, go that route. But if they still got the bag in the store and you only gonna save $200-300, even $500, like girl, you can save up to $500, just go get it. Cause that pre-love market is dangerous. I was like, they be doing too much. Well, me and my friend was looking at a Tilly, cause she saw the Tilly. They want $400 for the Tilly bag, the Coach Tilly that I showed in the video today, on eBay. Like that's ridiculous. No. Yeah, someone said, well, sometimes get mirror quality bags just so the quality and materials are better. Yeah. The pre-love market is changing crazy. Yeah, it is. That stuff is really expensive. And it's sad that it's that expensive. And I mean, and then sometimes when you see them reselling the Louis and the Chanel, sometimes it has stains and, and on a touch on the Birkins too. Like, they're asking $12,000. $13,000, $16,000, $15,000 for a used Hermes handbag. Like, yeah, they are hard to get. I don't know. I don't care about all that. Whatever the case may be. But you're literally going to give somebody $15,000 for a used bag that may have a stain, that may just look, it don't even look new. Some of them, you can tell they was worn. They were carried. So that is a lot of money to give to someone for a used bag. I will be outside. If you have that type of money, that means you can go and get Hermes. I will be outside of Hermes every day begging. Then before I would just give them that amount of money on Fashion File. I'll just go to Hermes every day, make friends with the people, do whatever I gotta do. Just be there all day, sitting there. Yeah, do you have something come in? Did something come in for the back? Like whatever, the shipment, whatever. I mean, that's just a lot of money to get someone for a fake bag, like a Hermes. And some people, like, I can say for myself, some people, I like handbags. And I told you how I got into luxury because of the service and how I was really happy how they greet you and they gave you champagne and, take it to the back sometimes, pull out all the bags for you depending on how much you're spending or whatever. Like, that feels good. And also, I don't let it consume me. Like, I don't have much as other women's, but I don't let it consume me. I won't ever just be one brand. I still will like Coach, Walmart. I still will like TJ Maxx bags sometimes. You guys have not seen all my bags. I do have bags that you guys have not seen. So I just buy beauty supply bags. Um, Dollar Tree. I did not buy a Dollar Tree bag. If that backpack was a good quality, I would have a few of those for vacation. Like I just like bags. And I was like, I'm just not here for one particular brand because I was like, I just don't. So that's just me. And that's okay if you be like, well, all I want is Louis or whatever, Gucci. I don't buy it for the status or whatever. I just was so surprised how you get treated, and what made me gravitate to them so much was because they fixed when I had issues with my clay, my wallet, my bags. You take it in, they at the Beverly Center, they used to swap it out. They didn't even give me a hard time. They didn't even say, well, what did you do with it? Did you stuff it? They would be like, let me go to the back, pull this out the drawer in front of you, put three in front of you, let you look it, let you choose, and then they will swap it out. Or if I had a problem with my key, 6-ring key holder and stuff like that, I will go in there. They will exchange it. One lady was like, well, I might send it to the repair. I'm like, okay, send it so they can fix it. She comes out with a brand new one. She was like, would you like a hot stamp again? That's what I go for. So it's not to be like, well, I have Louis, I need to show you I have this, because I don't have much. And I have downsized from my Louis collection. I gave some away and I sold some. I told you I used to have a lot of them, and that's what I had at one point. But I will always gravitate back to Coach. This is something about Coach. So that is for me. Like some people do buy for status, or some people be like, well, my house, and if I got a nice house, my bag or my car need to match. And it's to me, that's all ridiculous. It's just material things. It just don't make no sense to me. So I truly buy because it was good service. But when the quality and they had all them issues, I didn't buy that stuff. Like that key, I think that 6-ring key holder, after I took it back like 3 times, I was just like, you know what? That was it. It tore up again, have a look. I didn't even go back. I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not about to even go here with them. Like, it's just too much of their products just being damaged, so badly, And that's what people gotta realize. Like, stuff will tear up. Like, just because it's luxury, you paid this amount of money for it, whether it's a car or whatever, it will you need to keep your oil changed. You gotta take care of it, and you may get a scratch on the side because somebody that open up their door, they just scratch your car up. So it's the same thing. Like something's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen, So, and that's my honest opinion. I buy not for the status. I buy because it was good quality and I liked it. And now I just on to other stuff and my thing is when I go to Chanel and I was getting items from them, I don't like to be followed around the store when I'm shopping. I don't like to have that stereotype put on me. And I don't like when I go and ask the sales associate, I would like to see this bag up here. And they go, well, this bag is $3,000. Da, 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 da. I don't want to hear that. I say I want to see it. I didn't ask you how much it was. So that's the service you get over there from my experience. So, I'm not going to put up with that. I don't need the bag that bad. And I know some women will still want the bag just to have it. But if every time you go into Chanel, every time you go into wherever, and you're asking for service and they have a stereotype on you, I am an African-American woman. You guys know that. So that we have it the worst. So I'm not going to be treated that way and you're going to take my money. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to, like I said, I just don't like to be followed around the store. And I don't like when I ask you to see something, you're telling me the price. I'm not going to do that because you're trying to act like I cannot afford that. Like I shouldn't be here and I shouldn't, get these items. So if you're going to feel that way, I just won't come back to your store. And that's with anybody. Not even just saying with luxury. That's if you go to Coach. That's if you go to the Dollar Tree. Wherever you go and there's somebody following you around. You can't have something in your hand and They just following you, and then say, okay, you went to Chanel at this one on Rodeo, then you go to another one in Las Vegas or whatever. They doing the same thing. Whether it's another person that looks like you, have the same skin color as you, I wouldn't necessarily say that they're judging you. I just think that's their company policy. I think when they go into training and they're telling them when these certain people come in, and this is what you have to do. Because no one is just going to just follow you for no reason unless that is put into place. Like I don't know. So I just feel like they're teaching them that because you went to two locations and had the same incident. So the company is teaching their essays and the workers, the security, whoever, to do that. So I'm not gonna put blame on anybody but the company because who is teaching you? You wouldn't do that if you were off duty or whatever. You wouldn't just be following people around unless somebody told you, oh, watch these type of people when they come in here. And I'm not the only one who had bad experience with Chanel. There's a few other ladies that I've heard that had bad experience with them as well. So that's just my take on Chanel. That's why I just don't like it. And I just don't really show it. All of my my collection on that because I'm just not there. And then also their price increase is just ridiculous. So I'm not even gonna act like I'm gonna buy that stuff because I'm not. So yeah, that's just my take on that because people want to know why or this. What's this week? My purse and wallet matches my vehicle. Totally no plan. Coach Gallery tool. I have purchased a luxury house bag in years. I picked up a few SLGs this year. Okay, yeah, you did tell me that. What happened? Somebody said, gonna, oh, Julie B. Love, yeah. So is there any other questions that you guys want me to answer? It's just to get to know, I guess, me and about the replicas and the dupes or whatever. You guys know that's just me. I like everything. Like I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate against color or handbags, because it's not that serious. And I do know some people that do have higher end and they just see it and they like, oh, that's cute. But I don't know if they get the anxiety of like somebody knowing that they rocking that or somebody will say something about it or I don't understand. I know once you go high end, yeah, you do pay your money for that, but you can also take those SLGs that you pay for and put it in your Daisy Rose. That's what somebody asked me to do, and that's what I would do. But I'm like, you can also take your high-end SLGs and put them in a Walmart bag or do whatever you want to do because there's no right or wrong way. It's not. For a handbag or whatever, there's no right way. Like, in life, it's not even a book that can tell you how to live life. There's nothing you can read or say. You just have to go with the flow and do it. So, that's all I could say about it. What is this? I don't desire luxury bags, but I have no bad energy towards those who do. I don't understand if everyone needs to buy and enjoy whatever they like. Chanel has just another price increase on September 1st. People are still buying like crazy, even with the one-time limit per month. Really? They limited bags over there now? I just bought the varsity coach white blue. Ooh, I wanted that. I'm loving it. I have to love the bag to buy it. Yes, you have to love the bag to buy it. Agree. Have a good night. Stay safe. Okay. Have a good night. I do agree. You have to love it. Because you do have to love it because some people just want it for status. They don't even like the bag. They don't love it, but they want to go out and let everybody know that they rocking high end or whatever. Just a status or even status with Coach. Like I said, sometimes people won't even ask you is your Coach bag real, but will ask you if your Louis Vuitton bag is real. So, it's the same thing. It's about status for most people. I like the service. I'm telling you. I had one incident, like I said in another live, about that luggage tag with that lady. But they ended up fixing it, apologizing. I got it for free. And I haven't had anything happen at Louis Vuitton after that. And it wasn't even a big deal. But it was, But that's the only incident I had with them. Other than that, like, you guys seen when I went in there to pick up the item, how they treated me, how they offered me sparkling water or wine or whatever. Like, they just always gave me good service. Until they mess up, I probably won't go, But So far so good now, and I haven't really saw anything that I truly wanted but the purple. When they released the purple, but I don't know if I'll get a bag, and I don't know. It's just something about that Coach purple, that sport. What was it? The Coach, that purple, the Back to Brighter. No, not Back to Brighter. Why do you say the Back to Brighter? The Summer Signature. That purple. I don't know. I think because of the seeds, I have no idea. And I was just like, another thing somebody asked too. Okay, I forgot that question. I just remembered it. So we have this bag here with all the LV logos and everything. Say this is authentic. And you have this, and you have, let me see. You have this Coach Town bucket bag. What does this look like to you? What does it look like to you? Let me move this out the way. Let me see. Because I don't have a strap on. What does that look like to you? So, to me, they look the same. Like I said, every company, when they say about the replicas that they copy or whatever, duplicate, whatever you want to call it, duplicate, it's the same. I just feel like every company's going to do this. They're all probably in competition or whatever. You're just going to buy according to your income. But let's be honest here. Let's truly be honest. And then I do like monogram. That's what drew me to LV too. I just don't know. I even like Coach monogram. I just don't know. It just looks beautiful. Look at it. It just looks great to me. But for those who are just buying for like the status. So I feel like if you just one of those people, okay, say if LV just does not make monogram anymore, they're gonna take all this off. Just imagine all of this is off the bag. All the monogram, it's a plain bag, not even with the LV. You know how they do that epi leather, sometimes it'll be all plain and it'll have that LV symbol there in the corner. Just say that's gone. It's a plain bag. No logos, no nothing. Would you still buy it? Would you still want this really bad? I just want to know. Would you still buy it? Me, I probably wouldn't because I like the LVs. You know, I like it. And I like the service too. But I really like this. And when I wear, and I want to tell you something. When I wear my dupes and my inspired, my dupes. When I wear Walmart bags, Target bags, I get the most compliments. But when I wear my authentic LVs, they look, but nobody really be like, oh, your bag is so cute. But when I wear those cheap bags and dress them up and be out in the streets, I get a lot of compliments. I get stopped. You know, it's like I get harassed. Where did you get it? And then when you tell them, oh, Walmart, really? My Wally on the go? I got a lot of stops for that. So, let me see what time it is. Oh, it's 5:45. We're going to end this up. So, I'm just saying, you will probably gravitate to the Coach one maybe, even if, you know, if this is all gone, you know. But I'm just saying, if this had no logos on it, whatever, I don't think a lot of people will probably buy it, you know. If it was just a plain old bag for $2,000 with no logos, not even the little LV in the print in the corner, I don't think nobody will actually buy it. Because you can't prove if it's a LV or not. If it's just an all plain bag, but you did get it from LV, it will probably look like it came from somewhere else and nobody will know. But some people do like it. Some people like it when it's plain and they don't have nothing on it and they still will spend the $2,000. But majority of the people want the logos. But they're same bag. Still nice. And at the end of the day, you're going to put all your items in them, whether it's real, whether it's Coach, whether it's fake. Just think about it. We had all these scenarios. Everybody talks about this, and that. But at the end of the day, it does not matter because you're going to just put your items in there and you're going to walk out the door and you're just going to be gone, you know? So that's my thought on it. And that's just it. I mean, I like monogram. Like I said, I like that more than I like the Damier Abin. But I'm just saying, like a lot of times, if it don't have no logo on a lot of stuff, people won't even mess with it because if you stepping out, ain't nobody gonna know you got Louis if it's just all plain. So let me read a couple of the comments. I think their employees are doing the best they can. I suppose, after all, some of them are really young and some people just don't have the, oh, I don't know, the people skills and customer service. Yeah, that's true. Nope. LV Epi leather. Mm-hmm. I don't like LV canvas. That leather is amazing, though. Yeah, it is. Yes, LV Epi leather is this. Continue. Yeah, discontinue. Oh, it's discontinue. Oh, okay. I thought you said discontinue. Like the Epi and Bernie, yes. But that's another thing. When they had that Vernie and they had the multicolor and white and stuff, that stuff was getting transferred. Like the receipt will get stuck to like the Vernie and it will leave an imprint. So it'll be damaged and you paid 1,000, 2,000. So that's why I said all the materials, it's the same. Because I feel like if you pay $2,000 for a bag or over or whatever the case may be, it should not get color transfer. If you're paying a large amount of money for a bag, it just shouldn't. The SLGs, the Vernie and all that, it shouldn't got stuck to no receipt. It should be able to stick to the receipt and don't get the transfer of the receipt. I done seen that happen to a few people. And I done seen somebody do a video where they had they Vernie in a plastic bag and they had was doing a what's in my bag and was like, I keep it in the plastic bag so it doesn't get any color transfer, it doesn't get stuck to anything. I was like, really? You gotta do all that? You guys would just leave that stuff alone. I don't have them pieces. I stick to the classic, and then that's because I had an essay that was really truthful. And I was like, and then that's when you know you're just buying for status or whatever. If you just gotta have that and it's gonna get messed up like that and the receipts and stuff, like, why do you need it? They already told you it's gonna get messed up. Like, why do you want to carry that in a plastic bag? Like in a Ziploc bag. I meant to say the Ziploc bag. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, that's just doing too much. So that's it for me. Like I said, I like the quality. Yes. All right. So I have to go because I have to go get friend mail for someone and I have something on hold for them. And I want to thank everyone for stopping by. And I'm just going to end it like this. Like I said, it's a handbag. At the end of the day, we can all get along. It doesn't matter if it's a Replicana, the Authentic, Coach, Walmart, Target, whatever. We can all do what's in my bags. Or if you're not on YouTube, you could go out into the streets and just wear your handbags and don't care what anybody has to say about you. So that is... Wait, somebody said it was a long comment. Hold on. This person, T, let me read this. See, I can never get off here on time. I know my family, and they're like, what are you doing? Okay, let me see what person T said. It's like a long comment. I find it crazy how a lot of these luxury fashion houses produce their bags in the same facilities as the contemporary. Oh, yeah, it's just about the different branding. Yes. All right, so yeah, I do agree with that purses and teasing. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I don't understand either. I had a really great time with this live, so I may come back next Saturday or I wanted to just do someone asked for the live Q&A. I don't know about getting to know me. I mean, whatever. If the questions are something that I can answer, I don't like to, tell my business like that, as no one should. You should not be on here telling your business or whatever. But yeah, I will come back and do a live and we could chat. So if the live goes off, when it goes off and it loads up or whatever, if you're already in here and you want to come back when it loads up and leave a question for the next live or anything you want to talk about, just leave it there and I will answer it on the next live. So I will probably come back in 2 weeks or maybe next Saturday. It depends what I'm doing, and I will let you guys know. So thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me. I enjoyed this talk. We were all mature and everything, and I really truly enjoyed myself. Thank you so much for coming by, and I hope everyone has a beautiful night and a wonderful tomorrow. Bye guys.